All right, what do we start with? We start at the very beginning.
Whatever you feel is like most impactful for what you were doing wrong. Actually, you know what? What some people do with this? Show me a replay that you think you did really well in, and show me a replay that you think you could really work on some stuff.
I mean, I saved this one because they were just really shitty. Okay, let me find one I won in that I actually had like a. I liked this one because this was a player I'd fought before, a Ken I'd fought before, and had made me fucking angry. But I actually got this set, and it made me very happy.
Hell yeah!
Hold up. Oh, it's got all of it. Okay.
Me personally, turn off frame data.
Okay.
Will just be distracting and won't really help me out with what I need to, what I personally examine. Good poke. Nice pressure. You're mixing up your options. You're backing off. To start with. If the Ken doesn't actually wake up DP all that often, then you can definitely go for continued pressure, but he has not wake up DP'd yet. A little bit of footsies. A little bit of whiff punishing. Nice block. You can, so something I learned, you can actually drive impact, that, like, flying in kick that he does. And that is, like...
he kept on drive impacting me.
That
Wait, hold
just...
up. Can I reverse... Which kick?
That one.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
The only thing is that it's a little bit of a timing thing. If you do it too late, then he'll just be able to drive impact you back. But the best counter to that flying kick is possibly drive impact. Or just parry it and then go in for an attack counter. But drive impact will yield immediate reward.
While I was playing, I was just like, oh my god, he's whiffing so much, but I don't know how to punish.
So at that point, if somebody is just pressing a lot of buttons, you want to internalize that and you want to play more defensive, which I think that you are internalizing that as you're playing here. You're going in for walk-in blocks. You aren't parrying as much as I'd like, but that's okay.
Mostly because it's just hard. It's just hard for me. Also, especially because a lot of the times when I'll try to parry, I will end up doing some kind of fucking move. I guess because I'm holding a direction instead of in neutral, which is, I mean, that's man, I fucking hated this player so goddamn much.
Show me what's going on.
Okay, I'll show you my loss first, and then I'll show you my win.
Sounds good.
I wish I could still control the face on this.
Pesky little squirt. They have their tag as. They know what they're doing.
Oh, they do. And you'll see how much they drive impact into throw. They keep doing it. They kept doing it, and I kept fucking falling for it every time. And I recognize... Oh, here it comes! Here it comes!
They got the command grab.
Fuck, man. Here it comes again! Okay, oh no, I actually managed to avoid it.
Not too shabby.
I love
too shabby.
You know, I just don't really ever expect people to fucking drive impact this much.
Yeah.
Also, wake up drive impact. Is there I guess I should just anticipate it and parry. or reversal.
There's 3 different options that cover it. Throw, drive impact, parry. So it's just having those options like at the top of your mental stack.
Oh man, getting crushed against the wall. That's another thing that I have fucking... It makes me really mad.
She backs
When I
off
get
instead
crushed.
of doing corner pressure a little bit. She's doing the same thing over and over again. So you were able to counter that for sure.
Execute. Assessing damage.
Man, even when I block that shit.
Nice. Definitely made the comeback there.
But in the third round, I just keep... Man, I knew I could have punished that, but I don't know how. I guess Spiral Arrow
Possibly.
is my best punish tool in that situation.
Would have been nice to block that. Yeah. I've honestly been having a hard time with that myself. I don't know what the actual counter is to her doing her own Spiral Arrow in. And the fact that she could drive impact even if you drive impact it.
Yeah, just fucking special.
She's a little bit of a masher.
Modern players' inputs.
She definitely understands like how to make use of her most annoying specials. She is
Yeah.
basically on my level, honestly, which is kind of impressive at Iron 1.
Iron 1 is the most populated tier, so... Or not Iron 1, just Iron.
Beginning operation.
This is the one I won, and it felt good. It felt really nice to win this set.
Hell yeah. Nice, you stuffed it. She can wake up command grab, so you gotta be aware of that. But if she keeps on doing it, you'll want to shimmy it.
Ugh. I keep doing that. I keep end up doing those low... You know, like those low light hits like that, and then getting drive impacted in the middle of it, and then not being able to reverse or parry it.
Yeah. She wants to drive impact a lot. She really understands how to, like, make use of the system here.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably somebody high level on a separate character and rising with that separate character.
You're in my way.
I feel like, kind of. Not too high level, but like
Press on.
they play around like silver level, honestly.
Ugh. 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 It's pissing me off even now. Driving back into command grab. Driving back into command grab. Go fuck yourself. She kept doing that though. She did that like 3 times over the course of our games.
That'll be a misinput super, I assume.
I guess. But how do you misinput your super with modern controls?
So on your wake up here, what would have probably been a good idea is do a lot of jumps on your wake up, because she is going for one of 2 things. She is going for super and she is going for command grab. And a jump will be both of those.
Okay. Definitely a sloppy win, but I felt good. I felt good. My LP went up and I was like, yes,
Hell yeah.
I did it.
Show me one more of her. You got one more, right? Raw Reaper, don't do that in neutral.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Honestly, I probably wasn't even trying to. I probably just wanted to go for the spiral arrow, but ended up doing the
Misinput is
double
fine.
rock because of fucking.
And then from there, you just want to clean up your inputs so you stop misinputting as much. That's just a general like process, obviously.
Yeah, that's probably gonna take a while
see,
for me,
so-
but
So she's wake up buttoning. Does she do it again? No, she blocks this time. So she is mixing up her options kind of nicely as a beginner. Nice stuff. It kind of just worked out. Like, if she hadn't done a button at the same time, but you both just felt like doing something, so...
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like, the biggest advice that I think will carry through for you understanding how to do better in this kind of match is just understanding that you can wake up jump, and that does beat some options all on its own.
Okay, so maybe, just try to wake up into cannon strike. Maybe a little more. Wake up, jump into cannon strike.
What is Cannon Strike again? Is that her DP?
It's her dive kick.
oh,
Cannon
yeah.
spike is her DP.
Ah. Yeah.
I should have just said
That
said
might
dive
work.
kick, sorry.
You can totally just do, like, jump button.
Here are the ones I saved for whatever reason, other than
Go for
this
it.
one's just fucking silly. This one's silly. It's the one where I throw loop Chun-Li. And she does get my ass with fucking spam at the beginning. She just keeps doing it, and I can't, for whatever reason, I can't process it until round 2.
And I still love that spin knuckle. You weren't able to...
Lightning kicks.
Lightning kicks. Lightning kicks. So at that point, you want to drive impact her ass when she's doing that.
Lightning kicks. Lightning kick. I keep doing that.
Yeah, you just need to drive impact her ass. She might, like, do it once you keep on doing it enough, but, like, if she's just going to keep on doing this shit, like... You want to hit her with a DP when she's up there.
Yeah. DP is really hard for me to input successfully in a match.
Yep, that's just a general thing
I
you're going
can
to be
get it.
learning.
I can get it every single fucking time. Man, this was a shameable fucking first round for me. But
I get it, though. They are playing extremely randomly. This shit can get you if you don't know how to counter it. Countering projectiles is usually your best defense against that. I wouldn't recommend doing super on their wake up too often, but it worked out here.
here it is, baby.
All right, let's see it. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Oh my
6.
god! You were there when you put the full 6!
I was just like, you know what? You fucking suck. I'm gonna throw loop you, and it worked.
That's awesome, yo. That is perfect. Because they just kept on
And then
wanting
they
to wake up
finally
button.
throw escaped me.
They finally throw escape.
They
That doesn't mean that it won't work, though, just because they throw escape once, but... God, I want you to punish, like, those so bad. I don't know what to punish it with other than DP, but...
Yeah, definitely DP, but I knew that I'm not good at DP, so I was just like, I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block instead of DP.
At this point, I
'Cause
definitely
it'll
want you to
keep
be
me
going in
safer.
for your level 3. It'll level the playing field a shit ton. Just
Oh
look-
no, yeah, I'll go for it eventually. There it is.
Was that true? Was she just not blocking? But that's definitely, like, really good to just hit them with the level 3 if they're just doing, like, a move over and over again. Throw beats parry.
Still just waited for her though, and yeah, I should have gone for throw because there have been so many times where I've been parrying, and I just get thrown. So I don't know why I didn't really think about that. And then the rest of these were just players who got the shit out of me.
Hey, go for it.
So I was
Show me
just
the
like,
jury.
I think you were actually here for this one.
Yeah, but I can actually like give advice when I'm like paying attention now.
Okay.
Beginning operation. Time to play.
And I specifically did this because this was a lot earlier for me, and I'm doing a bit better now. So I was hoping I would be able to see, like, what am I doing? And it's, look at my mashes. Look at my damn mashes.
That's okay. At this level,
I could've
everybody's kind of
gone for a-
mashing. You'll want to clean it up over time, but it's a long process.
Mm-hmm.
I like that mixing up of the option. You definitely could have gone for, like, neutral jump and then button because she was waking up grabbing. So then she would have missed you with the neutral jump, and you would have gone in with the button and gone in for a combo. Or a special, at least.
Oh, look at that. Look at that horrible...
That is definitely, like,
Fucking
the
level one
biggest
soup.
thing that you want to break almost immediately, because there is almost never, like, a good time for it outside of maybe if somebody's throwing out, like, a long-range special. But neutral special as in you are both in neutral, is generally not a good idea.
Why would I just jump there? Why would I jump there? Why would I not fucking, like, at least try to get a hit in?
Probably panicking a little
While
bit.
they're still in the
It's
air.
okay.
It definitely is interesting.
One
to
thing
watch
that you could
this
definitely
in
lab
retrospect.
is just generally like how you punish getting a drive impact off.
Yeah.
Because once they're in the crumple state, then you can go in for a special or a combo. And I think that you could definitely do with the knowledge of figuring out what you want to do when they're in that state for the highest damage of your character, which I don't know off the top of my head. I like the block against the projectile.
I was jumping so much. I was jumping a lot more.
Against Jury,
Or
I
maybe
think it's
not.
actually a worse idea to jump. It was definitely like the correct option there. She was going in for throw loops, but Jury has a really good like DP of it available to her. She's got really good anti-airs in general.
I keep fucking jumping. I keep fucking jumping.
That is just like
keep level 1 supering in neutral.
definitely something to fix. It's just kind of a newbie's thing in general is like an overt amount of jumping.
That's always what I hope is going to happen at the end of my jump, but it almost never does.
Ooh, really good reversal.
Wait, hold up. I want to see that again.
She was going in for drive impact, and then you went in for super. That can definitely be a really good counter against drive impact in general. Level 2 and level 3 super, I believe, will always beat drive impact universally. Level 1 super is not projectile invulnerable, so that's something to keep in mind universally.
I want to see. This is my latest win, but it doesn't feel as like. I mean, I guess. I was smiling at this person and they didn't make a facial expression, and it fired me the fuck up. It made me mad.
You definitely don't want to get mad mentality-wise on the expression screen. I think that is.
Oh yeah, I mean, oh yeah, modern controls player, modern Kimberly with no sense of fucking sport. Eat shit.
one of your you want to fix your mentality on expression screen, and you want to fix your mentality on seeing modern controls. You should not be getting mad at either of those. You should be noting it, and it is notable that they're doing both of those things. But for the sake of your play, don't get mad at it. All right.
No, yeah. Already I know. I should just not even look at the controls they're using. but it puts it on the screen.
She wants to, like, go back and forth and then just, like... I think you can anti-air the smoke when she's coming in like that. So, a little bit of DP there would probably work.
I think I lose this first round, but I'm...
Generally...
Ooh, look at me.
Very nice. Very nice,
Ooh.
actually. So modern controls players generally have like a really good like air grab, like some of the characters. So jumping against them is going to be a little bit more dangerous than normal. Jumping in SF is just dangerous. This is how SF has always worked, is that they want you to stay on the ground, and they make it to where like being in the air is dangerous as fuck. Especially you coming from Strive, where Strive, it actually doesn't really matter, and it's actually better to be in the air a lot of the time. But
yeah,
with SF, like, they want to punish you for jumping and overtly jumping.
Yeah, I mean, that one was... They didn't rematch me, also. They just sat there. They just sat on the screen. And I was like, yeah, okay.
So mad.
Yeah, it was like, oh, you're not going to rematch?
Show me these guiles.
I don't know if I had any super successful spin knuckles, but it's because he was not using a lot of projectiles. He was using them very sparingly.
Then that is
and it felt like he knew.
That.
He knew. It seemed like he knew what he was doing against Cammy specifically, because it felt like he was always aware that I had spin knuckle.
Yo, that is a really nice combo for start. Blocking the flash kick, I like it.
Ugh.
You grabbing each other. Cool, cool, cool. Aw, damn. I actually thought that he was going to go in for a throw, so I might have gone in for pressure myself. Totally fine, just to, like, miss grab. When people are in the corner, they're going to be panicking. You should be more aware of the fact that they're going to be drive impacting when you have them cornered. Just mentality-wise, people want to get out of the corner as soon as fucking possible.
Yeah.
And they will see drive impact as a way of doing that.
You can see me trying to go for that grab, or that throw, but he wised up.
I see. So when guiles are in neutral and they're like crouching like that, they're charging a flash kick. Something that actually does just counter that outright is that you can walk up to them and parry will actually beat their flash kick. Even if you just hold it. You don't got to go for like an insta block parry.
Fuck me, dude. Stop doing that.
That's interesting. I almost thought that you hit confirm that, so I thought that would work, but apparently not. I read the animation wrong. Ooh, that little delay. Delays will screw people up a lot, even at the high level. If you can work that into your play, you'll be golden. That was a proper hit confirm.
I gotta look at the delay. I gotta look at that delay again.
All right. Just stick here. I think we're good. That. Just like the fact that in midair you were like about to go in for the button and he tried to counter it, and then you just went for the cannon spike?
The cannon strike.
Cannon strike.
Let's just say dive kick. It's fine.
Yeah, dive kick. He also went for a bad button to counter it in general. He went for low. You were coming in from the air. That was never going to hit you. So possibly if he went for an actual anti-air, that might not have hit. Just generally like a freaking like heavy, crouching heavy punch.
Yeah.
But it worked, and that's what counts. And I'm telling you, like, delaying your buttons can be just as good as just, like, constant pressure. Even better sometimes, if people get used to that constant pressure. And then they're expecting that constant pressure, and then you delay a little bit. They try and throw out a button to counter the constant pressure, and then you're delayed, and then you hit them. Simple little bit of
Man,
mentality.
I should have jumped back there. I was like, you know what? 2's enough. I should disengage for a second.
Yes.
But I wanted to go for the fucking throw.
Generally, you'll want to mix up
it's
your
so
options
fun.
after 2. I do like that go to the other side of them and then throw again. Even though he throw broke it, I think that would have screwed up a lot of people, actually.
Okay, no, this is the one, and but now I've noticed that I spin knuckle at the beginning of the other game, and I spin knuckle at the beginning of this game.
It's an okay option. It's a fast option. It'll catch them if they're throwing out a button. If they are more deliberate with blocking like that, you immediately want to know that the match start, they are going to be blocking. You'll want to pay attention to what people do at the very start of a match. You'll be able to, like, win some rock, paper, scissors that way. It won't win the match, but you can win their starting option if you notice what they're going for. And it matters if they continue rock, paper, scissors, if they keep on choosing the same option, or if they differentiate on round starts. People just vary on what they do for that. Oh, sorry, I didn't have any advice for this round, as I was talking about, like, just round start.
That's okay.
All right, he's trying to hit you, trying to go in. You could go for some defensive options there. Could have blocked or could have parried. As he
My
just, like,
anti-air is fucking trash.
yeah. Hey,
Sometimes I get it
properly.
off, but
It's also a kind of thing where, like,
How did I do that?
something that people are noticing is that people are jumping in a lot more, and it's because, like, anti-airs actually don't lead into a lot of damage even when you get them off. Like, you heavy punch there, you properly anti-aired, and then he was able to continue his pressure, so... It's possible that long-term meta-wise, like, jumps are actually not as dangerous as we're used to them being in Street Fighter. But obviously, you still want to get your anti-airs good.
yeah.
Even if it doesn't
And,
lead to
I
too much
mean-
reward.
Like, it's... Oh, man, losing against this Luke made me mad.
Show me. Let's see if we can figure it out.
He was in placements, so I think he is, like, a much higher level player than I am.
Placements players can definitely be just generally, like, frightening, because they can be any level. You see, he's actually a classic Luke, and he's pulling off this stuff. Overhead, overhead again. He's going in for pressure a lot. And you aren't going in for defense a lot. He really wants to hit you. He's not even backing off to do, like, sandblast or anything. He just wants to hit in and go and hit buttons. And at that point, you want to revert to your defensive options. Block, parry, drive impact.
This is me trying to do spin knuckle, by the way. There we go.
Oh. What happened there? Does he have a hitbox even on his, like, just actual fist when you sandblasting?
Actually, yeah, that fucking confused the shit out of me. Actually, I'm glad I went back to this. Hold on, that did confuse the shit out of me. I remember just being like, what?
Huh. I think that it might be that is the case, is that he actually has a hitbox on his fist. I can't tell you for sure. I don't know Luke's, like, hitbox data, or generally how his character works, but that is my assumption about what happened there.
I'm just gonna look at super combo. I don't know if they have hitboxes yet, but No, they don't got hitboxes yet.
Yeah. In my opinion, that is just like the overall for this match's like learning is he just kept on going in for buttons. And you had no like defense to counter that.
That made me mad too, even though there was no reason for me to fucking.
It can be maddening. You just want to learn the actual like places where you actually want to hit your supers.
And generally, I know the best place to do at least my level 2 super is after a spin knuckle hit confirm. Specifically, like an X, like an overdrive spin knuckle hit confirm. Into level 2 super, because it's like 2 frames into their recovery.
You
I
just
wanted
want
to do spin knuckle again, but he jumped.
You just want to get good at parrying projectiles. That is honestly like one of the strongest like anti projectile options in the game. Whether you insta block it or not, instant parry it. But even just normal parry will make it to where you just gain meter for their projectile, so you come out on top in that interaction.
Yeah.
Just walking forward,
that's something
parrying.
That's something that's been like getting drilled into my head over the YouTube videos I've been watching. Okay. I want to watch this one. Cuz this Chun-Li really did fucking go nasty on me.
Let's see. I like that instant grab. They're parrying on wake up. They're expecting you to do spin knuckle again.
Oh man,
They
I'm
stuffed
already
your
almost
button.
in burnout and I didn't fucking parry. What's wrong with me?
So yeah,
Oh, now I
like
can't,
as
so
far as
whatever.
that, you just want to make sure that you aren't using your options so much that you go into burnout on your own. That is actually like a very like mid-level like meta thing, is understanding like when you're using drive gauge too much and you need to back off of it.
Funny throw.
Like I said, don't wake up super all that much on their wake up. It can be so
Though it did
countered
work.
by parry or block. It can work. It's part of the rock, paper, scissors, but generally, like, the options that people are going to be doing on their wake up is going to beat that super once you get into better players. That can be a bad habit to carry into higher ranks.
I kept misjudging the like spinning bird kick or whatever, the distance that they got off of that.
With their
Oof.
spinning bird kick, you probably just want to, like, drive impact them when they're doing that. It's probably the most optimal friggin' counter to it. They went for 2 lows on your wake up.
I'm just so scared.
So low
They quit after this because they're up fucking.
low block is going to be one of your best wake up options, honestly. It covers a lot of things. It doesn't cover overheads. It covers drive impact. It doesn't cover throws. So it only loses to like 2 things. But generally on wake up, if you low block, you'll actually beat a lot of options that people are throwing out. Especially because in your beginner level, people want to just hit buttons on your wake up. And low block will beat that as long as it's not an overhead.
Yeah. Overheads I'm not really used to because I do rely on low block a lot Not now.
I don't
I'm
even think
gaming.
that's that bad. If you learn to low block a lot, that is like still better. Even if you get hit by overheads in the meantime, it is better to low block than to standing block in a lot of cases, I think. Especially in these situations where somebody is approaching you and they're going for a low. Damn, actually I thought you had the reverse drive impact on that one. He's going for wake up grab a lot here, seemingly. He's even going
Man,
for
I really
wake up.
do gotta fucking...
He's even going for grab on your wake up.
Yeah. I really gotta use drive impact more.
Yeah.
You know, I've been trying to avoid using it because I don't want to be like that drive impact spammer, the fucking.
There is some middle ground to be had between spamming it and still being able to like use it enough to where you're reacting to these drive impacts and reacting to these big heavy recovery moves to where drive impact is the perfect punishment to them. He did hit low there. What's he going to do here? He goes in for throw a shit ton. He's mixing it up a little bit, but...
Oh, I should have drive impacted there. Well, actually, he went in for the throw. Would he have been able to get through my drive? He would have. Yeah,
Yes.
he would have. So I shouldn't have.
Throw beats drive impact.
Ugh. I'm just bad.
I don't think that you're bad. I think that you're actually pretty good at the level that you're at. And it's just about learning. It's just about learning the options. At the level that you're at, you'll go far just learning the friggin' system mechanics. Just learning when to more apply drive impact and parry will take you very far. I especially, like, in a future replay, I want to see you parrying some projectiles. And I think that that will be immediately, like, a step up in skill level for you. Is just doing that.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't really. I'm really not good at projectiles, but you're right. I should parry them. I should parry those fucking things.